Shit, we live. You wanna let the people know who it is?
Hey, it's HBK Dommo. You already know what it is. Heading from the east, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? I come from the north side too, DH. And I hold it down for my niggas over there too. But, you know, for right now, repping the east side.
Okay. What part of the East?
Shit, Channel View, you know what I mean? You know, my niggas got kicking the shit. My niggas kicking shit over there, you know what I mean? So, that's why I grew up, have my life. And like I said, have my life over there in DH too, always back and forth. But, yeah, you know, Channel View, where I be at.
Okay. What led you to, getting into music?
Shit, I always been like into music, you know what I mean? Like ever since a young age, it wasn't until like my cousin passed away. Like today's his birthday, he would have been 21 today, but he passed away when he was 19 and shit. So, you know, ever since he passed away, I just felt like I wanted to keep his legacy going. Like none of this rapping shit, like really for me. Like I don't do this shit for me. I don't do this shit like for anybody else, like but him, to be honest. So yeah, that's why I really got into rapping.
Okay. Was he an artist as well?
Yeah, you could go look him up on YouTube right now. It drops. You know, it's gonna be one of the first ones right there. It drops in Easy, my nigga Easy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, he was like me. I always had like. I always come on the beat like just like with them punchlines, but him, like he could ride on any beat you could put it on, just boom, freestyling. That was his drops, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So once he passed, like I don't know, like it just felt like he passed that shit on to me, cause like ever since he passed, like I just unlocked like new flows here and there, like flowing on every beat, like it don't matter, like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't the best, but, you know, I'm trying to be there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what are some of your most influential artists?
Shit. As far as like Houston culture, DJ Screw, you know what I mean? Big Mo, Fat Pat. I always looked up to them, but as far as like in the industry wise, looked up to like 50 Cent, always jammed him.
Yeah.
Jeezy. As far as newer rappers, shit, Kodak Black, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
his albums always got me through it. Like, I remember I skipped school. Well, I skipped school any day, but I skipped school that specific day he dropped Painted Pictures. Just to listen to that nigga album. Got high as hell. But yeah. Kodak, and I'll probably say shit. A lot of niggas won't give him that credit and shit like that, but shit, I'll say Drake. And
Drake?
Yeah. I don't like, and if you listen to my last song over and over, I just released it on all platforms. Like it kinda resembles that type shit, you know what I mean? Like I'm a street nigga, but I'll talk about my feelings. Like on these songs and shit like that. Not to no female, not to no nigga, but you know what I mean? I'll talk on these songs, you know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure. So, where do you see this shit taking you, the music?
Shit. I think about it every day, to be honest. I see myself going far, to be honest. Like with the support I got right now, and just with the like support that's gonna come along with it, that I know for sure it is. Like not just me, but the whole East finna go far in this music shit. For real. Like these next couple of years, like it's finna be a grind. And we finna put the East on the map for real.
Okay. Shit. I'm gonna hold you to it. We heard it from you first right here.
Hell yeah.
For sure. Well, shit, what about like visuals and shit? You got any
Dude,
visuals?
man, lately I just been grinding in my studio, just like, I got a lot of songs in the vault I'm waiting to release. Been working on is my album that it's called Only Time Will Tell. Been working on that, but I feel like my supporters do deserve to have a video and shit like that, cause I get constant DMs, constant text messages like, bro, when you gonna drop visuals? When you gonna drop visuals and shit like that? So it's coming soon, for real. It's coming. Don't think I ain't I ain't like, you know what I mean? It's coming. You
Yeah,
gotta be patient with me.
it's that shit important though.
Not for real.
People do need to see you.
Yeah, that's one thing I just been slacking on. Really, to be honest, I'm really picky. Like I done talked to a few people like about it already. It's just I guess because I'm picky and shit. But nah, I'm looking at one right now, and I know for sure it's gonna come out good. It's gonna come out.
So, any song you got in mind that you definitely need a video to? That your fans would wanna that they always request need a video type shit?
Chasing for real. Chasing. I always get like niggas telling me like they need visuals for chasing. Like, and then this new song over and over recently, like I've been getting a lot of people DMing me telling me like, damn, like this one need visuals for real, like riding through the east type shit. Like I always talk about my niggas, like I always talk with my niggas about this shit, like our visuals and shit like that. It's just, you know what I mean, like niggas been slacking. They just say that. Niggas been slacking on the visuals. But yeah, just bear with me, but they gonna come for sure.
So, what can we expect from you in the next 3 to 4 months?
Oh, I wanna at least have like 3 to 4, 5 videos out, visuals and everything out at least. And shit, by that time, I probably have released my album, cause it's almost done. You know what I mean? I've been working on it and shit like that. It's just as far as like releasing it. Like I was just saying, like I'm very like picky about like shit, and like I be overthinking shit. Like damn, like when to drop and shit like that. But you know, it's just me. But I'm trying to get through that shit right now. So just know, in like the next 5 to 6 months, HBK gonna be like at another level. Like,
Okay.
for real.
So, what does HBK stand for?
Heartless but knowledged. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Like growing up, I ain't gonna say it was fucking work, like the worst fucking life and shit like that. Hell no. But it had its up and downs and shit like that. So it made me heartless through the process, but it made me knowledge. It made me think a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what about sports? You play any sports growing up?
Oh yeah, I was heavy in baseball. You know what I mean? I was a lefty pitcher,
Yeah.
first baseman too. Really could have went somewhere with it, but like I said, like always skipping school, never going to practice, like led to me never really doing anything with it. Like the coaches would try and shit like that, but I ended up getting kicked off. But then they'll bring me back on, getting kicked off again, and bring me back on. Like it was everywhere until my senior year. I had to play football because my junior year I skipped my whole year, well, my math class, which was the varsity football teacher, Coach Rob. He told me, I'll pass you if you come play football for me next year. So I was like, man, fuck it. So he passed me that year. Senior year came, going to baseball, I going to football, fuck that. He comes in, oh, where's Dom? Where's Dom? Where's Dom? Where's Dom? I ski. I go, skirt, leave. He's looking for me for like a whole week. I'm skipping. Like after that day, I did not go back to baseball either. I was like, nah, he not gonna get me. So he eventually got me though. So I ended up playing football my senior year, which was the best thing I ever did, to be honest. Like it really like put my head on straight for that 1 year, so I could like finish high school and shit. But after that, you know what I mean, like After that, I wasn't. I went to St. J College for a semester, but nah, the school ain't for me. School was not for me. You know what I mean? I tried to do it just for my mama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I knew she would have loved it and shit like that, but could not just stay in that class, especially in college. I couldn't even wake up at 7 just to get on the bus. I had to wake up at 7 for the calculus math class.
Ooh, in first class? Ooh,
First
hell
class,
no.
7 in the morning. Fuck that shit. I'll fucking just ride around that. I just ride around that bitch smoking, just chilling, bro, not going to class. I was like, nah, I'm going to my next one. I fuck that shit. But yeah.
So, what about what do you think it would take for? Because a lot of everybody skip school and shit. Like, a lot of people do. What do you think it would take for that to, like,
Calm down and shit.
yeah, like, what would school need more? School need more of?
Fucking less strict. Like,
Less strict?
at that time, like, shit was like, it weren't strict, but like, them niggas was stupid. Like, the rules that they would try to put on us and shit, like, you know what I mean? I ain't fuck with that shit. No one fuck with that shit. Shit, you can ask anybody that went to that school during that time. No one fuck with that shit. Like, niggas was bullshit. But I'll just say, like, try to make it more fun or something, nigga. I don't know. Like, it was hard for me just to stay up in any class. It was just hard. Even when I did go, I just still didn't just like do my work and shit. I remember, man, there was this one chemistry teacher named Mr. fucking Singleton. Man, fuck that nigga. If you watching this, fuck you, nigga. If you ever watch this, fuck you, nigga. Like, I remember it was me and my homeboy at the time, and we took a test, and I ain't gonna lie, but like we copied each other, but like I didn't know this nigga was copying me answer for answer, and so a week goes by, end of the week, boom, he's like, he's giving everybody their test back with a grade on it, but mine. I'm like, oh shit, like I already know. And then he's like, all right, Dominic, come see me please. And then right when I walk up there, this nigga pulls out my test and my nigga's test and puts them right next to each other. And like, so what I see wrong here, every single question is the same. And not all of them were multiple choice. Half of them were like, you had to like write out like and shit. This nigga ended up doing everything exact same. So this nigga saying like, oh, I'm gonna write you a referral, blah blah. I instantly get mad, say fuck you, nigga, blah blah. Start going off on this nigga. Everybody's like just looking at everybody in the class just looking at me. I'm just in this nigga's grill like, nigga, fuck you, nigga, like blah blah, like come fight me, blah. I was just pissed, and then like I finally just like take a look back, like damn, like I look embarrassed myself and shit, so I was like, man, fuck that shit. So I just grabbed my shit, walked out that class. That shit was funny. That shit was funny. Like, I wasn't a bad kid. I was not a bad kid. It was just that I just didn't go. But when I did, like, niggas just gave me problems and shit. So,
You done any like shows or concerts?
oh yeah, I probably done about like 7 shows already, I think. Yeah, 7 shows. It's crazy because like I look back at my first show and see like, damn, like how far I really came. Like a nigga like was nervous as hell. I remember that shit. Like they had just gave me the mic and they're like, hey, you finna go on next. And right when they told me that, man, I just needed to go to the restroom. I was like, man, like I needed to fuck, like I had to bubble guts like a hoe, like shit was funny. But like I'll say after like my second show, I told myself like I'm done with that. Like I ain't finna be scared. Like they gonna feel every word I say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And ever since then, I feel like they do. Because ever since then, they've been turned up. Because that first one, I didn't go on till about like 1 in the morning. half the crowd was gone, and the people that were there were fucked up. They weren't like trying to clap for you and shit like that. So like, it was really like an eye opener about how this shit can get. Like, this shit really cutthroat. So you just gotta be ready for every situation, every step of the way.
For sure. Is there any advice you could give, like somebody that would, you know, want to start off as an artist and don't know where to start, type shit?
I'd say for the first half, that's a hard one.